Hello everyone, welcome back. Please comment, subscribe, folks, comment, subscribe, like the videos. Also share the videos. I want to thank everyone that does like, watch, and share my videos. You folks are the absolute best. Listen folks, there's a link tree down below. Has the links to all of my social media platforms. Please go down there, follow me across all my social media platforms and talk to me because I'll talk back. Also down there as well as links to all of my YouTube pages. Please go down there, subscribe to all my YouTube pages and turn on your notifications so when I post content, you folks will be in the know. Now with that said and done and put to the side, I've come to talk to you folks today about the hate coming the New York Jets' way. Whoa! Whoa, bruh. Like, where is all this hate coming from? You know what I'm saying? Like, ever since the New York Jets, right, have been trying to acquire Aaron Rodgers. Again, the trade's not official yet, but we all know that the deal is in the works. We've also heard Aaron Rodgers come out in his own mouth. He said he intends to play, and he intends to play for the New York Jets going forward. And ever since this whole thing has started with Aaron Rodgers to the Jets, there has been a train of hate for the Jets all of a sudden. Right? Now, Packers fans, I would understand that. Some of them are just salty. I've gone back and forth with them. They trying to bash me and my, and I'm not here. I understand. You guys are angry, whatever, right? But then you got the mainstream media, right, that's just coming out left and right and just bashing this entire move, trying to spin this narrative that somehow the Jets are idiotic or stupid or this move is horrific for the New York Jets. And I think that is rooted in the fact, and I've said this before, that the mainstream media does not want to see the New York Jets become a good football team. They don't want to see it, right? And we've seen this in the past, that any type of reporting that is done about the New York Jets by the mainstream media is always spinning us to make us look like idiots, always. They always talk about how our past and how bad we were back in the day, but not realizing that this is a different time and a different day. This is not the Mike McCagnon, Todd Bowles, Adam Gase era. This is not the stupid stuff we've done in the past, bad roster moves, all these nonsensical stuff we've done. That time is over. Now, Joe Douglas is here, Robert Saleh is here, and they have done everything possible to repair the New York Jets talent-wise and also completely repair the New York Jets image-wise. So much so that across the league, players, free agents now look at the New York Jets and say, that is a real destination I would like to come to. So much so, a Hall of Fame quarterback that is one of the best quarterbacks to ever grace the NFL, and Aaron Rodgers, says that he intends to play for the New York Jets and wants to move forward and put that green and white jersey on. And y'all just gonna have to deal with it. But I wanna show you folks some of the hate, okay? Because we're gonna discuss this. There's no shots to anybody, but it's just things that I see, and I want to hear from Jets fans, okay, about this situation, about all these people coming out of the woodwork. So let's get into it. The first hater that I want to talk about, Jason La Canfora. Whoa, Jason, we talk about top tier hate, and I respect Jason. I like his work. I know he's an NFL guy, reporter, does his thing, right? But Jason La Canfora came out with this, and you guys will see it. And he says this, okay? 9 months from now, the Jets will be looking for another QB. We'll win just enough games in the interim to have to give up the farm to get in position to draft one of the top 3 QBs in 2024. Okay, Jason, whoa, that's some hate there. I feel for their fans, always false hope at the most important position in all of sports. Well, Jason, now that's some top tier hate, bruh. I'm not gonna lie to you, that's some top tier hate. Here's the deal though, Jason. How do you know that Aaron Rodgers is only gonna play 1 year? How do you know that? Because I think you've been shown, right? Or I think it's been shown that no one in the media knows anything about what Aaron Rodgers is going to do. He has played you folks like a fiddle left and right, right? Throughout this entire time with the trade, there's been so many things reported about Aaron Rodgers that he has come out and literally shown to be completely false. And so I'm wondering, Jason, how do you know that he's only going to play 1 year? Are you a psychic? Do you do psychic readings? Are you Miss Cleo?
The cards can reveal things that you will never see by yourself. Call me now for your free tarot reading.
Call 1-800-980-8637.
I'm just saying, like, because if you are a psychic and you can see the future, I need these next lottery numbers, my man. Your boy is trying to get paid, okay? I'm trying to get paid. I need money. But it seems like, Jason, I don't think you would know that, and I don't think you are a psychic. And I think it's crazy that you would say as well that the Jets are going to win just enough games to be outside of a position to really grab a top QB in 2024. First off, you don't know where we're going to be. Second off, by the way, buddy, if the New York Jets had Aaron Rodgers, right, on the team that we just had this past season, the New York Jets easily would have been a 14 to 15 win team. Easily, brother. Easily, right? Our defense had us in every single game. The issue with the New York Jets last season was our offense. It was so bad that down the stretch, the Jets had a chance to make the playoffs with 6 games left. All we had to do was win 1 game, but we couldn't do it. The last 3 games, our offense was so bad, we couldn't even score a touchdown. Come on, Jason. We got to stop hating, man. We got to stop that, okay? We got to stop hating. Next hater I'm going to go to, oh, that boy Ryan Leaf. Oh, yeah. Ryan Leaf made sure to get his jabs in as well. And I like Ryan Leaf, and I respect him as well, things he's done in the league. Here's the here's the footage of what Ryan Leaf had to say, and we're going to talk about how confusing this take was from him.
Oh, I don't think this is a good idea, Jets fans. You know this. We've had conflict over the last month, okay? So I'm looking out for you. I want you to feel the sunshine on your face again. Yep. It's great. It's great to feel that. And I think this will be the best day of your life as a Jets fan for the next year is the day Aaron Rodgers comes. And then just the torrential mudslide happens after that.
Ooh. Now here's the deal, right? Ryan Leaf says that when Aaron Rodgers comes here, there's going to be a complete mudslide. Okay. All right, cool. But then he goes on in the exact same segment to say this.
We need to know more about this. Roger, the media, they'll have a big blow up and everything will be happening. But he gets to training camp, he gets to opening day. It's Rodgers and Garrett Wilson and this guy and that guy. It seems pretty cool. Why?
It does seem pretty cool.
You don't think they're contenders, though?
Yes. No, I don't think they're Super Bowl contenders.
Okay.
I think they get the playoffs.
Okay. So let me get this right, Ryan. Right? Aaron Rodgers is going to come here. It's going to be a mudslide. But then you turn around and say that the New York Jets are going to make the playoffs with him being here. Huh?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Do you know that the New York Jets have not been in the playoffs for over a decade, Ryan? It's like 12 or 13 years at this point. What are you talking about? Like, which one is it? Is it Uchiwali or One Mike? Okay? Are we going to be bad or are we going to be good? Okay? Like, it's mind-boggling. I don't understand it. Like, what is the take here? We're going to come here. Aaron Rodgers is going to come here. He's going to destroy the team, but they're going to go to the playoffs. Huh? What are you saying, dude? We've been trying to go to the playoffs for years, and it hasn't worked out. We have a host of quarterbacks trying to figure it out. Joe Douglas saw what happened this season and said, you know what? At this point, Zach Wilson, not ready yet, right? We got to bring somebody in here that's going to put this team and put this offense to full potential. And he went and got that guy, okay? And it's not official yet, but he's making sure it gets done. We got to stop, man. Next hater, we're going to go to a pair of haters, okay? Fitz and Harry. And I like Fitz and Harry. I like what they do, all right? But here's what I talk about when I talk about spinning narratives about the New York Jets and their franchise. Go ahead and show that footage of Fitz and Harry.
Today, a new deal was signed that we thought meant that Aaron Rodgers was going to retire a Packer. So you can't rely on Aaron Rodgers for anything more than the year you're about to get him. So now you're going to blow up a young, talented roster with a bunch of old guys that don't have a better ceiling than those young guys have to appease Aaron Rodgers because that's the only shot you got. It's why are you damaging your long-term future for this short-term result when you can't bank on any of this moving forward? Like the addition of these other players is baggage that I think needs to be part of the equation of evaluating whether or not Aaron Rodgers is worth it.
Well, now all these this wish list that we see now that has come out, it tells me if they're able to get these guys, Corey Davis is going to be gone, Elijah Moore is going to be gone, probably another one of the tight ends are going to be gone. I'm trying to figure out, like, Garrett Wilson, like, does he feel some type of way seeing this? Because he had a hell of a rookie season. And he's a guy that this organization is looking upon to make plays, year in and year out. If they sign Odell Beckham Jr., which I don't know how they're going to get that done, but if they hypothetically get it done, they're figured out a way. If they get Randall Cobb, Alan Lazard, and Mercedes Lewis, where does that put Garrett Wilson? In place to be in the category of, leading this team from an offensive standpoint from the wide receiver position.
Yeah, and when you mention it that way and you start thinking about where this team was, I think it's important to stress that going all in has resulted in some Super Bowls, right? Tom Brady made the Bucs go all in, but they were already a seasoned roster, right?
Here's the deal, okay? I can tell that a lot of people, when they talk about the Jets, really don't look up things or try to figure things out. They just want to spin that old narrative. The Jets are bad. They're always going to be bad, clown show organization, so on and so forth. Here's the deal, though. When you look at the situation, right, I'm going to start with Corey Davis because they talk about Corey Davis. Corey Davis is going to be gone with Alan Lazard coming here, okay? Guess what? There were reports that Corey Davis was saying his final goodbyes at the end of the season because he knew he was going to be gone. Alan Lazard being signed as a New York Jet. By the way, Alan Lazard was one of the top wide receiver free agents in this year's free agency class. He's going to come here and give us exactly what Corey Davis should have gave us. He's a big body wide receiver that can go up and get the football and knows this offense inside and out because he worked with Nathaniel Hackett, our offensive coordinator, already in the past, okay? He's going to come in here and fill the void of Corey Davis. Corey Davis, as much as I liked him, right? He was always injured, and when he wasn't injured, he dropped a lot of footballs. So the Jets upgraded at that position. Then you're sitting around talking about this wish list that Aaron Rodgers has as well. Now, keep in mind, that wish list was not a list of demands like you guys are trying to paint it out to be, because Aaron Rodgers literally came out and said that. He literally said, I didn't demand for any of those guys to come here. We just discussed teammates, and I told them about teammates that I like and, teammates that I thought were, guys that I really felt a lot for. And that was fine. Listen, Randall Cobb being brought in here, if he is brought in here, not a big deal. Because I would suspect if Elijah Moore isn't traded away, all right, and we'll see what the package is, but to this point, it seems like Elijah Moore is not going to be traded away, according to reports that it's going to be out there, right, that have been out there, that he's not part of the trade package, right? Keep in mind that if Randall Cobb is brought in here, he's not going to take away a ton of snaps from Elijah Moore. Nathaniel Hackett is going to ensure that Elijah Moore gets the football because Elijah Moore is one of our up-and-coming young wide receivers, right? And Randall Cobb being brought in here is not going to kill us either because Randall Cobb is going to be able to help these younger guys really come along further within the offense because he has a history within this offense and working with Hackett and also working with Aaron Rodgers as well. He's going to be able to teach these young guys, right, the ins and outs of what's going on out here, and he's also going to be able to help these young guys understand how Aaron Rodgers thinks and all of his ticks. So what is the problem with that? You know what blows my mind about this whole idea of the Jets being out of control if they bring in players from Aaron Rodgers' past to come in and help push forward? This is not the first time it's been done in this league. Not only has it been done by other players around the league, but it's also been done by coaches too within the New York Jets franchise history. Let's go back to when we brought in Rex Ryan. Rex Ryan came here, right, was our head coach and put our defense on the map. Guess how he did that? He brought in guys that he had worked with in Baltimore. Jim Leonard was brought in here. We went and got Bart Scott. He went and got guys. He brought those guys in here to do what? Ball. And guess what? It worked out for the New York Jets. Our defense went crazy, and we went to 2 AFC championships back-to-back. This has also been done around the league as well. Nobody said nothing when Gronkowski followed Brady to the Buccaneers. Nobody said nothing when Peyton Manning left the Colts, went to the Broncos, and brought in Jacob Tamme and Brandon Stokely to help their offense move forward and help teach these new guys that he was going to be dealing with the Broncos about how the offense runs and works under Peyton Manning. Nobody said nothing about that. But when Aaron Rodgers possibly, or when the Jets organization possibly is looking at possibly bringing guys in that could help move along the offense with Aaron Rodgers and help teach the offense as well, because Nathaniel Hackett is our offensive coordinator now, because they have a history with him too, now it's a problem? I don't get it. All of those guys, again, you listen to Aaron Rodgers, he didn't demand them. Even talking about OBJ, there hasn't been a Jets fan that didn't want OBJ in a Jets uniform since he left the Giants. There's been Jets fans screaming about wanting him on the team since he was a Brown. And we'll see if he gets brought in. There's a lot of people vying for his services as well. But even then, Joe Douglas is not going to allow his football team to be destroyed. We've seen that. He's gotten rid of guys that have tried to destroy this football team, i.e. Jamal Adams. He got rid of him quickly. Okay? So he's not going to let a guy come in here and destroy the team. If the guy's a fit, yeah, and he comes in for a solid deal, fine. But this is not that old era. That stuff is not happening anymore here. But you guys don't want to let that go. By the way, we're speaking about letting things go. You want to bring up young guys, right? And how would Garrett Wilson feel trying to bring in Aaron Rodgers and all these other guys? Oh, you don't know how he would feel? I know how he feels. Please roll the footage of the young guys vying for Aaron Rodgers to come to the football team.
Well, hey, how would y'all feel if A-Rod was on the offensive side of the ball, man? First of all, throwing you dots, handing you the ball off, throwing you them swing routes, them wheel routes.
They're going to open it up for me, so they're going to be scared of them. Boom, hand me off the ball. We smooth, Super Bowl. That's easy.
Hey, how would you feel getting them dots, though?
Man, I just know it's going to be precise. It's the main thing I think about when I think about A-Rod.
So let me get this right? You guys did no research because that was literally just a public video. These young guys have been vying for Aaron Rodgers since this whole thing started. They want him to be a Jet, right? Mekhi Becton tweeted about, there's a bunch of things. If you watch that video, the full video, okay, the guys that were in that video, Breece Hall, Garrett Wilson, and Sauce Gardner, okay? The offensive and defensive rookie of the year. And then you got the other guy, the running back, the great running back, who could have been the offensive rookie of the year if his knee didn't get jacked up this season. By the way, he finished the season as the New York Jets' leading rusher, and he didn't play most of the season because he went down with an injury earlier in the season. We got to stop, man. If you listen to Garrett Wilson, he literally says in the video, when I think about Aaron Rodgers, I think about how precisely he's going to get me the football. You know what hurts young offensive players' development? Bad quarterback play. Because you can never assess how good or bad they are. He literally shattered our rookie receiving record this year. Shattered it. Had over 1,000 yards with up and down quarterback play. And you guys don't think he'll be better with Aaron Rodgers here? Come on, guys. We've got to stop. We got to stop the hate. Comment down below. Let me know what you folks think. How do you folks feel about this hate? Okay? Let me know. Comment down below. You folks have a good one. Peace.